I'm gonna unmute. Don't do that. Don't do that. That was funny. Hello, and welcome.
Gold. I wonder if this picks
Toby,
it up.
good to see you. Tell the fam I said hi. No,
It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
going back to it. No. Oh, I don't like that. Stop that. We're currently only audio.
What?
Hold on. I've got to like and share this thing.
Oh, I thought we were still muted.
We're not muted.
Hello,
Oh.
everybody.
Welcome.
That's funny.
There it is. Sharing.
Oh, yeah. There's that thing.
Let's do this.
Oh, God, that was gold. Watching your face was gold, too. What are you doing?
Don't do that.
Okay. Like and share my own stuff. It's so weird to me every time I do this. Join us for the big return
The big return, huh?
of, what did I call you? Tired Richie? Yeah. Tired Richie.
Hello, welcome everybody.
And Sleepy
Without
Keith
missing a beat. I was gone and I'm back.
from SD.
For you stream sailing friends, it's like I wasn't gone at all. Just boop right here. My voice is gone still, but that's fine. I can't make
You
my
need a lozenge.
I need a lozenge. But that's okay. All right, we have so much
Let's do
to
it.
get to.
Let's just do it.
Let's get to it.
All right. We're going to just kick in. So, you know how this works.
We are going to
They're-
kick in, but
They're not auctions.
yes, they're not auctions.
So,
but
it's claim sale. So, first person that he sees that puts the name and the number we say down, that's who gets it. He'll confirm it. 'Cause
Yes.
it's the first person he sees. And we'll get it to you. If
That's
you're a hold
right.
Slot, it'll be in your hold slot. If you're a walk-in, behind the counter, if you need it shipped, we got shipping rates and all that. But
Yes.
this is going to be big. So
it's going to be a big one, and we need to start with a little announcement.
oh no,
Yeah, sorry. So
Richie's quitting.
I'm not quitting.
Oh.
I am not
Sorry.
not yet.
Oh, you son of a.
But as you guys know, this is the after San Diego Comic-Con bash. We have a lot to get to, so I'm going to try to make this quick. Every single year I go out to Comic-Con, I try to grab something for a giveaway to give to you specifically for the stream sailers. So
So
these
kind
are,
of beast mode this year.
I did go beast mode this year. It's already there.
Okay, I was going to say,
yeah.
is it up? Okay.
But
He's
so
like, he's like sends us a message. Hey guys, check out what I got. I'm all.
the point of
Okay.
the point of this is to literally say thank you. That's the only reason I'm doing this. So I have a quick little video, and then I will show you what I grabbed. This is going to be given away tonight. So after the stream sale, we'll be picking names for anyone that spends $50 or more. You get your name in the bucket. And then at the beginning of next week's stream sale, we're doing a duck race live for everybody to see who gets this. Okay. Here's the video, and then I'll show you off what we're giving away. This is for my comic shop, Buy One More Comics. I'm going to give that guy away for free. So that one's for me.
You're gonna save the good one for yourself.
That's right. Thank you, Todd. Appreciate it. All right, and we're back. Keith's in there.
And there's a surprise.
Yes.
Surprise
As you
guest
can
host.
see, I'll show it off again. That is Todd McFarlane signed Batman Spawn. I am going to give this away. I looked on eBay. This bad boy is going from anywhere from basically $110 to $180. And I'm giving it to one of you. The only requirement is to spend $50 today, which, if you know anything about San Diego Comic-Con, will not be hard. So, if you spend over $50, if your total ticket is over $50 today, you will immediately get entered in to win. We will give it away. We will announce the winners next week. So, thank you guys for doing the stream sale every week, every time we turn it on.
How long has it been? How many years?
Many, more than one, less than 100. But it's been a while, and I can't wait to see
Has
who
it been
wins.
8 or 9 years?
I used to know that number. It'll pop up on my thing, but it's around 9.
COVID fog.
Yeah,
for real though.
because we doubled up
COVID
during
fog.
COVID. So
Oh, we double down. We triple down sometimes.
so there you go.
Chris Michelle asked if we're giving away me.
Yeah, are we giving you away?
That's the Sleepy Keith. We can't give away Sleepy Keith.
Kinda. There's something going on there.
I've Donald Trumped you guys.
Yes,
Gave you
we
both nicknames. Tired Richie and Sleepy Keith. It was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot of walking. You guys got your steps in.
did. We definitely
We did.
did that. Yes.
You had to fight some bums. You got your steps in.
Yes, we did. We did all of those things.
And then you had to deal with the
Richie
homeless
kept
outside
correct-
after you fought
so-
bums.
So Richie kept correcting me. I'm supposed to fight homelessness.
Yes,
Homelessness.
homelessness. Yes, not,
Not just
homeless.
homeless.
But when they're
Correct.
sleeping on the top of your car and you can't get back to your hotel room, these things happen.
Pick the bad parking lot.
Did Sean get an issue of Usagi? He got multiples.
Sean did.
Yeah, he got a couple issues of Usagi.
Usagi, you say?
Yeah.
I got hooked up because I said, "Hey, be on the lookout."
So we're gonna flash out some stuff, and we're gonna have story time as we go.
Yeah,
So
there's a lot.
kick back, relax, enjoy the ride.
Let's
But
talk about San Diego.
but we try to
Comic-Con.
like
Take the
segue.
comic. Okay.
So we get there Friday night. First thing's going on. You're like trying to rush and grab some stuff. The first place I hit was actually
what you got there?
Usagi.
What you
What?
got there? Oh, what you got there?
I got some stuff.
So what you got? Let's
I
see.
got directly from Stan Sakai, the man himself.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you what, man, that guy is still jazzed up about comics.
He really
still
is.
cares about retailers, cares about fans, cares about the whole thing. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, unlike Eastman.
So
Yeah, him and Eastman both are just.
I was going after the still alive compared to Frank Miller, but whatever. We're going with you.
Miller is still alive.
Usagi Yojimbo, The Crow Part 1 convention exclusive. This is a red foil cover. I picked up 3, but there's only 2 of them. I don't know what happened to the third. Blame Sean.
Yeah,
I do.
These were limited to 400 copies.
4,000.
400,
Or 400.
copies.
You're right.
No,
400
Put your hand out. I'm going to slap it.
yeah.
Yeah.
400. It says so on the cover, Richie. That's what that.
That's right. That's
what
right.
it says right there.
That's right.
We picked these up. They were sold out at the show, and so we're bringing them to you. Opportunity here, $45. Anything that we have tonight, I have 2 copies of this
Which,
available.
if you're in the know,
Yeah.
that's cheap.
Yes.
Alternatively, if you went to the Dark Horse booth, you could have picked up this one, which is a different story. This is, I'm going to try to murder this name, Chan Oyu. I think is somewhere in the neighborhood
I
of
think
the
you've
name.
murdered it properly.
Yeah, it's probably not right. But this is a convention exclusive. It has a blue foil to it.
Yes.
And this was sold at the Dark Horse booth. I was able to pick up 4 of these, yet there are only 3 for the show. Blame Sean. And
Take it. I'll take it all.
this one is $40 if you would like one. Rules stand on this. You may claim as many different items as you want, but you may not claim multiple copies of the same one. We are definitely a store of spread the love.
Definitely trying to spread that love.
So
Be your Flavor Flav hype man. Spread that love.
we got stuff all over the place in all this. While at Sakai's booth, he gave me a really cool thing that I wanted to like. This is how do you get pieces of San Diego in
Right.
your life? This was the bag.
Ooh, that's cool.
I almost kept it, but I decided I didn't need it.
So this was the bag that you got with purchase at Stan Sakai's booth. The bag, $10. Some Usagi collector will like this. I'm just bringing a little bit of fun, subsidizing some of the other prices.
Mark and Jason are picking up Usagi 45.
45's gone.
I'm gonna weirdly put the bag here for now.
I'm sure that will not last long. Let's go around the con. Let's keep it at the Dark Horse booth.
Okay. Let's do it.
This one, Mike Mignola's Hellboy: Seed of Destruction.
This hurt me a little bit.
Have you done heard of this book?
Yeah,
Is that because it's old?
that's correct. Yes,
So
that's what hurts.
This is a reprint of the original Mignola Burns story that was the first solo Hellboy story, Seeds of Destruction. Great black and white Magnolia cover here. I picked up 3, although only 2 are available because I did pick up one specifically at the direction for John at Hall of Justice. I've got his reserved.
And I
If
can't
he's-
believe we're still friends with that guy.
Well, we got to suck up to him now.
I mean,
'cause
he's-
popular.
Oh, I know.
He's
He's
all-star.
premier. He's premier
Yeah. He is.
image retailer.
That's right.
Look at that.
Image Retailer, each Image Retailer Award was given to Hall of Justice in Parker,
How
Colorado.
awesome
We
is that?
give another shout out for the great Colorado community that's roaming around here.
Well, now I have to drive down there and just like rub my arm on him and stuff.
Yeah. Get some
So
of that
I know.
greatness.
So I know some
I'm
of that
going to
greatness.
steal ideas.
Yeah.
How do you think we got taco trucks?
Jason's gonna pick up Usagi for 40.
Seeds of Destruction reprint here is
Two more of those.
It's kind of like a facsimile edition. 45 for that one.
30
This one
years.
is not 100% what it says it is. It doesn't come through too crazy on there, but
it's-
there's a bad word.
So yes, so for those that may not know, from the World of Minor Threats, Patton Oswalt's original series is going to get a Netflix deal. One of the characters in there that took off is named Barfly. The interesting part is that the original design of Barfly had a different name, and
This may be that named variant.
that might be the
Kind
name.
of like how,
variant.
you've seen some Scotty Young, I Hate Fairyland, so don't say I hate.
Yeah, this one also
Yeah.
will glow in the dark for you. So
This
there's
is an
also that.
amazing cover. We are actually pretty far under some of the solds on eBay on this one. I have 2 copies of this at $50 a piece.
Okay.
Another amazing story now at Dark Horse, originally started at IDW, is Kanto. This is the #1 for A Place Like Home. This one is a $40 variant. And
You only,
guys,
have, you only got one of those?
I have 2.
2 of those. Okay.
We have 2 of Barfly, S Eater.
We have
and
one of those now.
1 now,
Yep.
and we have 2 of Kanto. Now this one's really interesting. I think that this is pretty smart. This is a real simple variant called Guilt Frame.
Yes.
This is a Matt Kent book. You guys have all read this book, right?
No.
Why haven't you read this book yet? You love Matt Kent.
There's nowhere near it's even out yet. That's why.
Oh, because this doesn't release
I think
for
we
another
just
2
did.
weeks.
I was gonna say. I think we did. You just did. What do you call it? FOC. Not
I
that
did
long ago.
FOC on this, I
Yeah.
think, about 2 weeks ago. It comes on, I think it's scheduled currently for the 14th. This is an advanced copy with an alternate cover of Guilt Frame by Matt Kent. It is a square bound book, and this variant is only $40. There is one other variant of this out there floating on the internet, and both of them are lighting the world up. I think that the Kent fandom out there really has some stuff going on.
Early Kent before everyone else gets it.
Yeah, read early. Tell your friends. Hold it over their heads. This is This is an exclusive from San Diego. I think a lot of stores collectors are going to miss because this was kind of hidden,
Yes,
and it's Marvel,
it is.
and it's got a character on the cover that's like kind of being chatted about and all
Right,
this. But
right.
Marvel Supervillains is the little one shot here. This was sold at the Kith booth.
Yes, and
Slash the PSA booth.
correct.
Because, guys, there's a big announcement that came out. PSA, who's been grading all the cards, all that wonderful Marvel stuff that I get graded, they are going to start grading comic books. And they started with some prototype encapsulation this weekend with the Kith sneakers. Like sneakers last year were cards, this year it's comics. But this book you could just pick up at the counter. And I just think a lot of people didn't see it, didn't know it was going on. It's not well advertised. We're going to have a lot to say about the PSA grading. They're going to start taking submissions in January. When they have some more details, I think we should all have a talk here because I think it's interesting. And I will tell you, the first version of their book, of their slabs, is a premium slab. They're going to have a lower version and a higher version. And the premium slab is a home weapon. You know, it's,
Well, that's what you use to fight the bums off your car.
you
Yes.
can absolutely turn around
Easily.
and take out anybody you want with that thing. It's really cool for that. This is only $30. I've got 2 of these.
Is it an original comic? Is it a reprint? Do we know?
We do not know.
Okay.
Now you can open up your copy if you buy one,
Yeah.
And let you know.
but or you could just buy it, read it, and tell me. I actually don't know what the content is. I just know that again, it was a little hidden gem
Yeah.
of the world there. What else do I have? I need.
You have a whole other pile over here.
Let's go with. Let's just do this.
Yeah.
Thursday night, Lunar, the main distributor for many of the publishers out there, primarily
DC,
right now
Image.
DC and Image,
Yep.
turned around and invited me and Richie out for drinks,
Yes.
and a lot of other retailers. And we went to the whiskey bar, and I've already told Sean about it, and he's jealous.
Prices
but-
on the back end.
They gave us a little bit of promo material. We have some good fun stuff with that. The first thing I have here is just a promo poster.
Of a comic book that's coming out later. He had a very heartfelt discussion about this one's kind of dedicated to his daughter, called The Moon is Following Us. It's about 2 parents that lost their child, have an epic battle, and then wake up back in their home with their kid. That's the first concept. And
I
there's-
told the concept to Sean. Sean got it. What is it, Sean?
Little Nemo and Slumberland.
Yes, is what it feels like, but
It completely sounds like that.
crazy action. Yeah.
But
Sci-fi-ish.
it's basically updated for today.
Yeah.
It's his own take on Little Nemo and Slumberland.
So, and who is he? Because we haven't said a name yet.
His name's Daniel Warren Johnson. He's kind of an Eisner Award winner this year
Kind
for
of a big
Transformers. Yeah.
Kind of.
Doing this with Riley Rossmo.
Yep.
And what we have here is 2 little promo posters, but they got scribbled on them.
They did, yes, in front of us.
DWJ might have autographed both of these here as a little promo poster. We put them into a nice little bag and board, and we're going to call them $10 each.
Well, one's 15, one's 10.
One's,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
one's
that's
15.
right.
Yeah, because one of them had a little bit of damage on it.
Just
That's
a
what it is.
tiny
Just
in the
just a
corner,
tiny,
yeah.
but it's enough to be like, okay.
A little bit there. So the slightly dinged corner one is 10. The normal one is 15. We have 2 of those available because me and Richie both attended the meetings.
Ryan, did you want the $10 one or the $15 one?
Just clarify. Said clarify. Just clarify.
You want to go mind blowing at the same thing?
Yeah, do it.
Do I have my prices on this? I don't see
Which
my
one?
note on that one.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah,
Do you remember?
yeah, 90-30.
Okay. We're going to start at 30.
Mm-hmm.
I am always surprised, and not in a I can't believe these guys sell, but as to how many people are on the Ghost Machine train.
Yeah.
The Jeff
Oh, yeah.
Johns, it is. I'm sitting there. It'll be fine. People care about it. We'll put up that, and the numbers are double what I would have expected that are being bought here. And everything. And again, I looked at and I scoffed at Redcoat. I'm going to be honest. I was like, who cares about American Revolutionary Hero, whatever kind of thing.
Right.
But you know what? You guys have bought in. You really like it. What do we have here? We have an ash can preview of Hyde Street,
Yes.
which is done by Jeff Johns, Ivan Rice, Danny Meeke. Do you remember that team? I kind of remember Brightest Day. I kind of remember some Green Lantern work. I remember some fun in that area. We have 2 of these.
both the Don Warren Johnsons.
They're about 8-page little ash cans, and these are $30 each.
Yes.
But please strap in your seatbelts.
Yeah, yeah, this is.
Well, this is insanity.
Let's have a chat.
Let's discuss this first.
Cool.
We are at the circus. We are at the thing. I'm sipping a very nice old fashioned, and we get to the point in time where there's going to be a presentation, and they bring up Scott Snyder.
Right, which is weird because we're at Lunar, but yes.
Scott Snyder. It's weird because you're like, oh man, why is Scott Snyder here? He just took Distillery away from Lunar.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. But he gets up for a presentation, and he's there on behalf of DC. He's there to turn around and to pitch the new idea that everybody is starting to talk about, and that is the Absolute Universe inside DC.
Correct.
There's going to be a split. It doesn't take anybody out of this universe, but there's an event and sets up this universe for a reason. And when I say event, it's not like big books. It's just.
It's more an
bang.
initiative, is what he kept saying. It's an initiative.
But the point being is that Absolute is going to be a thing. Absolute Universe. It is described to us that the initial plans are 11 books, that each character has a book. And as an example, we know Absolute Batman is the flagship of Scott Snyder. And who's the artist on it? It's
Nick
Dragotta.
Dragotta, yeah, thank you.
Dragotta.
Yeah, Dragotta's awesome.
If you know your east to west, you should come along for a ride.
It's
we
got
know
me actually interested, which for Batman takes a lot.
Superman is Jason Aaron. Wonder Woman is Kelly Thompson.
Yes.
And Green Lantern was the big
Jeff Lemire.
Jeff
no, that's Flash was Jeff Lemire.
Flash is Lemire.
And then we were drunkenly told that Green Lantern would be Al Ewing. And
That's
then
what
we
it was.
announced that the next day.
They announced it the next day.
Yes.
So we had an 8-hour jump on it.
Yes, we did.
But the interesting thing about this is that it's their own books, their own thing. There is no Justice League book. You're not going to turn around and see Batman popping up in everybody else's books. The universe is meant to take the very small origin that you know and to then take off all other limits. The things that we were told.
Marvel villains.
I don't want to. We're not going to get deep into spoilers.
If you
'cause I
wanna
don't
know
think
about-
it's spoilers, but I will say this: you know, Superman and Krypton, and that history still exists.
Right.
That's still the thing. That's absolutely true.
Both Hyde Streets.
Past that, we don't know anything.
Yeah.
There doesn't have to be a Daily Planet. There doesn't have to be a Lois Lane. There doesn't. All the other rules are not there. But the core of the character has to be there.
That's the only rule. Is the
that's part
core
of
of the
the-
character has to remain the
part of
same.
the details. And one of the things that they're of course writing on is Scott Snyder's. And let's
Yes.
get to a book.
So then we were shown this awesomeness, which is the first look at any Absolute Universe anything. This is, as Snyder put it, the Batman who lifts. This is
Batman who yokes.
Yeah.
Yoked.
This is the first ever appearance of your Absolute Batman, and it's got concepts in there, and it was a 2-page fight scene that turned into 8 pages, and those 8 pages were put into this book.
Alfred's in here,
Alfred is in here in a big bad way.
but you may not get anybody else in a Bat universe.
That is correct.
That's the book. That's the pitch about this. And again, you want to pick up a Batman book, you're just picking this up. There is not an absolute detective. There is not an absolute Batman and Robin, because right now there is no Batman and Robin.
Right.
All that stuff is
They
going
said
on.
it would take a while before even the Trinity met. Like, Batman and Superman are not going to meet for a long time.
So, this is a ground floor opportunity. Not this book. Forget this book, because this book's hot. This is a big deal.
Yeah.
But if you want to get in on some stuff, Snyder was so excited about this, they worked the room into a fervor.
He really did.
So, this is the very first look at it. This is the very first
I
anything
don't know
in
if you
print.
mentioned it, but the other thing that surprised me, that this isn't a miniseries. It's ongoing.
Yes.
Snyder said straight to all of us that he's going to be writing this for 2 years.
Yeah, don't expect this to just be a flash in the pan, merge it back. That's not what it is. There is something in the future where they are talking about the idea that the two Earths are going to meet up.
Sure.
And you can always see some kind of like crossover on that. And that so sounds like, the Golden Age Earth
Right.
2 kind of
Yes,
stuff and all
yes.
this. But this is its own thing. You do not have to be reading anything current, and it does not mess with your current world. So you can turn around to this, and you can also stay on Batman and only add one book.
So now let's talk about hype.
This is hype.
This is probably the biggest hype that I've seen from San Diego. Everybody was fighting for this. The DC booth was capped the entire time I went to try to buy things for this. It sold out by Saturday. It's completely gone, and that was the only way that you could get this ash can. It is going for, the highest I saw was $250, sold 3 times at $250. Auction took it to $175, and the basic average where I think it's landing is around $98.
So you know what we're doing for friends of the store that watch us on this show that automatically get themselves right into this Richie giveaway for this ridiculously dumb Batman Spawn book if you make a purchase here?
Uh-huh.
$90.
That's right.
9 and a 0. It's expensive for an ash can, but we are talking about the dawn of a DC universe that has got some real potential and some real legs. And I really think that as we get more and more details, I think we're actually on board with the hype on this, and me and Richie are both ready to promote this and talk about it because I think it's really
That was
interesting, the idea that this is going to be done. If you wanted to buy all in, you're talking about 11 books, and it's not even 11 books the first month. I think it's like 3 books the first month.
Yeah.
But it's 11 titles that they have planned for the whole thing currently right now, and it's not being oversold. You know, it's not being overproduced. It's not just trying to get you to double down on your money. It is absolutely what they want to draw as the reason you come into the comic book store, and that you can turn around and buy other comics beyond it.
That was all
And all
that
this
Snyder
other
kept
thing.
saying was he wants to bring people back in weekly instead of monthly.
I think it's amazing. We will talk big time about that.
Talk to Keith or I when you're in the shop. We'll tell you more.
I went to
Stays in the know.
I went to the Marvel. I went to the Diamond luncheon on Friday, where Marvel made a presentation. Several other companies made presentations, and then, of course, for our time there, gave us some books here to turn around. I was shocked when we looked at what these books are going for.
He was also hurt that he got the crap ones.
I didn't even think that other times these are like $10 books, and I didn't
You're
really
right, and you're right.
get picky about whether that. So unfortunately, these are in fine condition. This is Miles Morales, number 22.
Yes.
We said Vecchio, I think was the artist. Might have been. We're not 100% sure on this, but the fine condition ones on these are $45 for this.
Yes.
Mints were double that.
That is correct. Yeah, they were going for $110 to $115 on
Jesus.
eBay. They were about 100 was the base price on them.
The other book Marvel gave us 2 copies of was this.
And again, this
Can't
one,
imagine why these guys are popular.
this one is easier to imagine, but this one's at 150 at auction. It went to 210. It's selling solid at 115.
So we're at 100 even on these 2 copies. This is Wolverine and which issue was this?
This is Deadpool number 4. Yeah.
It's a Wolverine Deadpool black and white variant.
You can only get those by being a retailer, attending the Diamond
Summit.
Summit, and getting those gifted to you.
Or luncheon. I guess it was a luncheon.
Yeah,
right?
it was a luncheon.
Yeah.
You had to sit through an hour,
Like
right? Something like
2.5.
that. 2.5 hours.
2.5. And miss the thing that you wanted to be there in the San Diego for.
Yes.
But let's get to that later. EC Comics is back. Epitaphs from the Abyss. Oni is putting on the production of this. They, in their presentation at, it was at the Diamond. I forgot to tell you this one. They wanted to thank Marvel for really doing a tribute to EC Comics
Yes.
with the horror variants.
Yes.
But what we have here is a Epitaphs from the Abyss. This was an exclusive, right?
Yes, it was.
And it is signed by the artist on there. That's his signature up there. $25 for this variant. If you have been following Gun Honey, it has been highly successful for Titan. I think that the attractive women on the covers may help that a lot. That's the game. But this is a foil, and this one is $50 for that. I'm trying to catch the foil a little bit for that.
It's
But
shiny.
this
It
is the
is
hard
super
case
shiny.
files stuff that Titan's been putting out. And then this one, does anybody know any details about this one? I honestly don't. Hello Darkness.
I know that it's a new horror themed Boom comic.
Okay, it was Boom. That's what it was.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember right off on that one. But this exclusive is $20 for Hello Darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, I will give you part of my soul. More of the con experience.
Mm-hmm.
You can have my professional badge. I was not professional.
He worked for Paramount.
Yeah, he did.
Everybody who was walking around there was working for Paramount. But what you're really getting here, guys, is the 2024 really nice pin.
The exclusive
That's
pins.
The exclusive pins for San Diego. Got the toucan and everything on that. $10.
Oh, nice. That's
Feel-
a great price for it.
Yeah. You know that these are collectible. You know
Yes, I
people
do.
chase them down. You know what? Throw away my badge. Keep it if you want to pretend to be me. I don't think it's a good idea.
He's got warrants. No.
It's like the entire plot to Hawkeye. Don't like you put on the Ronin outfit and now you're.
Yeah.
On the
After
flip
you.
side, I'm not going to put this on the screen because it's too much and all this. One of the other experiences of San Diego. This is also going to be $10. This is the events guide that you get.
And a bag.
But more specifically,
Big bag.
I think we were there the first year bags ever happened. Me and Sean and Tara. But this is the American Dad. This is set up as a bag. It's also a backpack.
It's good for cons and loading stuff.
It's huge. It's crazy. It's got a big
It helps moving. I'll tell you that much.
$10 for the pair. You get the. Tell your friends you were there.
I don't know how I'm going to put this up here.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
take
think
the
it's gonna
badge.
go up there.
Okay.
Who's
Well,
gonna be
Toby.
me?
Toby's gonna be you.
All right, that's fair.
Cool. I'm going to do this for a minute, and we're just going to do that because this doesn't really fit up here.
Ryan's on, right? I wanted him to. He
For which part?
specifically for
This?
no the bigger one, the Eisner Award winner.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, "There's a book called this, and I
Yes.
wasn't told about it.
Well, it's not out
You
yet.
know why?
It's not out yet.
It's not out yet, Richie.
It doesn't exist yet."
You got a couple weeks before this sucker hits the shelves.
So let's talk about it. This is from one of the independent publishers from Lunar. It did win an Eisner Award already, and it's for Best Independent, I think, is what they did. But either way, this is the infamous PP Poo Poo #1 by Caroline Cash.
Not only is this the advanced issue that we were handed, it has stickers in the back of the book. It has a whole bunch of little smaller little.
You could make your own PB.
you absolutely do. It is also signed by Carolyn. We met her.
Yeah.
Insanely nice, really enthusiastic about being a creator.
very
Well,
like
signed in
shy,
a little
like introverted.
remark too.
Yeah.
So we have two copies here. The very fine copy is only $12. The nicer copy is $25.
Yeah, this is independent at its finest. This is both juvenile and very introspective.
And this is magazine sized.
Yeah, it's bigger.
Yeah.
If you're interested in the book but not interested in the variant like this, we do have copies coming. I think we looked at it 2 weeks out.
I think it's a couple weeks out. Yeah.
Yes. We have stuff coming out 2 weeks.
Another large one, very
Large.
fine condition, foil cover,
Limited to 1,300 copies.
only 1,300 copies. Savage Sword of Conan. This book is absolutely selling out here at the store. We keep adding more and more. It is $20 for the very fine copy of this one.
Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes these bigger books are a little harder to get back in good condition. So
Yeah, getting stuff through security is one of the
Both
biggest.
the PP
Yeah.
Poopos.
Yeah.
You knew those were gone. All right, Richie, we're gonna flash it out. I'm gonna remember prices. You're gonna tell people why.
Okay. This is, if you haven't read this yet, holy cow, is it really good. I did get to see Jason Aaron talk about it at the Lunar booth, but this is $35, right?
Yes, I was gonna do
Yeah.
prices. You just
Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is TMNT #1. This is Raph's story, and this is the foil
con exclusive.
con exclusive from IDW.
What's that?
Again, this is TMNT 150, I think. But this is the Raph Casey Jones convention exclusive foil.
This one's $30.
Mm-hmm.
We only have one each of these. And the last one.
This is the TMNT 40th anniversary comic celebration of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is the Ben Bishop variant that was exclusive to San Diego Comic-Con.
This one's $50 for that. It's a thicker book. It's a bigger.
Yeah, it's a bigger
anniversary.
book. And Ben Bishop is the shiznit.
Also staying on the IDW train before we picked up it there.
All right, I'm killing some of this stuff on the first rack. We got a space.
Oh, goodness.
Beneath the Trees.
I
Where
endorsed this
Nobody
book.
Sees.
I read this book.
Yeah?
You did?
Yeah.
And?
It's kind of Dexter-ish,
Yes.
but done really well. It was done really well, actually. It's all soft and pastels, and there's murder.
This is, you haven't read this yet because this is an ash can for a up and coming.
No, I read it.
Oh, you did.
I put it
Oh.
against my head, and I absorbed the
Oh,
knowledge.
okay, cool.
Fair enough for that. We have 2 copies of the ash can. It is $20 for the ash can.
Mm-hmm.
This has stayed popular through the whole thing.
Just so I know.
So again, Diamond puts out some stuff, Lunar puts out some stuff, the publishers put out some stuff at their booths, but also artists will commission things. And this is a real... I went to 3 different artist booths because they are artists that super impressed me, and they were all on the same block.
Yep, and you will remember most of these artists from every time Keith comes in, just when he does his break-ins, like
Uh-huh.
80% of them are these guys.
My personal favorite between the 3 is David Nakayama.
That is correct.
Love Nakayama.
Love it.
So, David Nakayama has 2 variants here. They are both facsimile editions. The Rogue is Avengers Annual number 10.
Mm-hmm.
The Wolverine is Wolverine 88, the one that just recently happened with the Wolverine Deadpool. That's
You actually did not tell me these, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
When you showed them, you didn't tell me what they were facsimiles of.
They are facsimile editions of those.
So the first time Wolverine meets Deadpool is that Wolverine.
The first time they mix it up and fight.
Yep.
And fantastic. I have 2 copies, but they're not the same because we had David Nakayama sign 1 of each.
Right.
So, on the Wolverine 88, $50 if you want the regular, $60 with the autograph. For the Rogue, it's $60 for the regular, $70 for the autograph.
Excellent.
David Nakayama is absolutely a joy. If you ever tag him on Instagram, he will respond to you.
Yes.
He absolutely is engaging and wonderful in that area. Sitting next to him for the whole weekend
She must have been rough.
was somebody.
And boy, howdy, did we have to hold our spot in line for this. Goodness. He was kind of popular.
Not quick to get through his line
No.
because this man is a fanboy
Yeah.
and chats and chats and chats and was really enjoyable to talk to.
Yeah.
Nathan Zerdy.
That's right.
And what do we have here? I have Phoenix number 1 that came out 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. Yeah, 2 weeks
Week
ago.
before we left, right?
Yep. My weeks are off because I missed one, but yes.
So
2 weeks.
technically, 2 weeks ago today.
Yes.
So this is Phoenix number 1. These are the first 3 of these are foil covers, and I do have the same game on this. Although I love my boy Nakayama, but I have to give up credit here.
Oh, the signatures were cool.
What Nathan did on the signatures of this stuff was he used
Really good.
different markers to turn around
And match.
and just
And you know-
match the colors on the cover.
And he
It's-
didn't charge you extra like some artists I know. Crane.
Oh, ooh. So, first one up here
High
with
five.
Phoenix, number 1. 60 for the foil, 70 with the amazing signature.
That's one of the best signatures I've seen like ever.
They pop so hard.
But I do have a different Phoenix variant if you'd like to see that one instead. Is she your gal? Is that the costume for you? Are you more like the straight up Phoenix? Same game, 60 and 70. 70 is the autographed one. I will warn you, this one, I slightly messed up the signature just a hair. It's slightly got a little smudge down here because I was a little quick to put it back in the bag. We were talking. He was telling us all about the creator of Lilo and Stitch and how amazing he is. And how we
Jason,
should
are you
all-
cool with Wolverine for 50? Please let me know.
Now, there's a different Avengers Annual. This is another facsimile. This is Zerdy's take on Rogue.
Yeah.
60 and 70.
Very cool.
All 3 of those were foil covered. All 3 of them, again, 1 regular, 1 signed. I did have a hard debate with Richie about this. I was like, man, should I just pick up more? Will people care more?
Which one do I need to grab?
I need a Phoenix 70 Miss. That was Marvel Girl.
So this is a Phoenix 70.
Yeah.
For
no,
Marvel Girl.
Marvel Girl.
The other one.
The other one.
The other one. Okay, got it.
I know because that's when he put it in.
I missed that they were the same book.
Yeah.
I would have made it a
And
little clearer.
Mark, did you want the Phoenix one for 70,
Or the Marvel
or
Girl.
did you want Marvel Girl for 60? Let me know. James, I got you Marvel Girl for 70. Just so you know.
If anything's wrong, let us know.
Yeah.
I do have one other by Zerti. This is not on a foil cover, so it is a little bit cheaper. It's 50 and 60.
Mark, that wasn't a yes or no question. All right, what'd you
X-Men #1.
Ooh, yeah, these are so good.
This is
Nice.
it's that glows so hard. It's insane, and his signature down there looks so good on it. If you like Magic or Psylocke,
I love this this cover in particular, and honestly, that signature with that cover is so good. It's
50
so good.
and 60.
Yeah.
60 signed on that one. They're a little bit cheaper because they weren't the foil covers. The foil
Yes,
covers
correct.
we got charged more for.
All right, Mark is gonna take the Phoenix 70.
I'm going to give it
Okay.
just a couple seconds here. I only have one last piece from San Diego here. It's one more creator. Well, I have two last pieces. You know what I'll do while he's making sure he's cleaned up?
Damn, these are cool.
Yeah. I have been
Aren't those so
supremely
good?
impressed by Zerti. That is just insane. I think I'm actually easier if I go up to this camera for this. Reason I care about where I wanted to go out there was cards. It's Marvel cards. You guys know me about Marvel cards. Upper Deck had a special convention exclusive. Their only trap about this was, am I good here? Is that pretty clear?
Yep, that's actually perfect.
This
You're
is
doing
an
great.
X-Men 97 complete set of 15 cards that was sold at the booth. The only thing that they tricked me about is that each pack was 16 cards because one of them came in a foil version. So I had to open up a whole bunch of packs. But it means I have a whole bunch of extra base sets. So if you're interested in cards, I am selling base sets of these at 25. You get no foil. That's why I did it. That's the whole thing. But I'm not marking them up because that's,
Yeah.
you know, like they're 45.50 online right now. So I do have 15, 20 of those. I have 18 of those sets, I think.
I need the Rogue for 70.
Rogue Zerti.
Yep.
Okay.
The signatures are nice, man. Y'all,
So good.
y'all got it.
Last game here, I went to another guy who I deeply respect his work and love talking to him, and that's Mark Brooks.
Yes.
And he has two.
And most people already know the one that he's got.
Yeah.
Because they were everywhere on social media.
Because they're
They are-
hilarious.
So Mark Brooks, if you haven't followed him, he's been doing what he's called Disneyfying his X-Men, and for San Diego, he did something special. Hit it up.
Kind of timely.
That is right. It's the Lion King.
There is a regular edition, it's the minimal trade dress, and there is the Virgin. He is being presented like Simba was.
And he's Disneyfied like his art too.
I also, while I
'Cause-
have two copies, they are different because I did get autos.
Yes, he did.
So,
So price him out for everybody. So they know
40.
what to do.
50, 70, 80.
There you go.
Kept it under eBay. Saved you the shipping. This is for Deadpool #4, the most recent issue. And then there was one. It is three what do you call it? Trade dresses on the same issue. It is X-Men #1. It is Mark Brooks. And I have the options.
Mueller wants 40. Thank you. All right. Sorry, Keith. There you go.
No, keep them figured out. It's better not to. Got the one with the fire in the logo. This is the
I love this.
basic version.
This
is
also
the-
is just showing you how good Mark Brooks is, because they're both the same artist. Just FYI.
Yeah, no joke.
I mean, Psylocke's got a straight up arm tattoo on this. I mean, come on. This is insanity. You have the you have the second generation logo there.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a Virgin take. What
That's
is
a
funny
lot.
is that the second generation comes with the headshots of the ladies. The first one comes with the Fawns Wolverine up there in the corner.
Yes.
Again, same game. I've got signed and unsigned copies, but one each of anything here. Let's go through it. 35 and 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80.
Okay.
Both of these actually have more of a limited print run. So I think like there's like 3,000 the first one, 2,000 the second one, 1,500 the third. By I know late Friday, sometime Saturday, it became where you can only get certain copies if you turned around and had you were buying the full set from him.
Hi, Vinny. Good to see ya. He said, thanks for submitting my Black Bolt, Keith. Looks good on display.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna quickly grab what we can here, and we still have 15
Matthew
minutes.
wanted to know if we could just do a quick recap of the rogue that are up there.
So Rogue.
Well,
you
the
go ahead
only
and put it up and I'll
to
talk.
say the only rogue we have is this rogue,
We have
and
two.
then that rogue.
Yeah.
So both of the rogues are
Avengers.
number 10
I need
annual.
X-Men 40.
This one is by David Nakayama.
Mm-hmm.
It's $60. This one is by Nathaniel Zerdy.
So
It
good.
is $60. These are both the unsigned
So
versions.
good.
The signed
X-Men
ones were
60.
claimed.
Okay.
But both of them are the facsimile edition of her first appearance.
And
James, I need X-Men 35.
okay.
Yeah, I should have just gotten smarter and made everything different prices, right? Now it would make it easier to claim, huh? This one's 38.
This one's 33 and a third.
That's your whirlwind trip through San Diego for most of things. But
James, Tony,
Let's get timely with it first.
what you got timely
Jason.
wise?
So this is just interesting, and it's a sketchbook, and it's
Oh.
all Transformers,
Do we
and
have
it's got
another
a
one for 35?
it's got a remark inside.
I only had one.
No, it was just one. It's got a remark inside of it. Oh, you didn't change the camera yet. Sorry. No, you're good. You're good.
That's my fault. Here you go.
Stay current. So this is the artist sketchbook that he would sell if he was at cons. The very first page has a full Transformer head sketch on it. It's signed.
Oh.
It's actually really cool. If you want to
Wow.
show him the sketch, you can. You can pop it open and show it to him. I acquired this in a buy, and I forgot about it. And then I came across it when I was going through that box I was going through today, where I found a whole bunch of cool stuff that I was like, why didn't I grade this like a year ago?
Dude, that's
That's sweet.
So just
is
to kind
that
of,
Who's the artist?
Cyclone?
it's on the front cover. I can't.
Alex
Alex?
Moline, right?
Yes. Did Transformers for a while.
Imagine getting a sketchbook from a con with that for $25.
Because that's what it is.
No worries, Jason. All good. Matthew's gonna pick up the Zerdy for 60.
Okay.
Scott, I'm out of the Zerdy, but if you want, we do still have a
Which one? The Rogue?
Nakayama
Okay.
available.
He was talking about Rogue.
Okay. And then, because the Marvel Rivals game came out,
Mm-hmm.
well, it didn't come out. It's beta. We're
It's
playing the
We're
beta.
in beta right now
Yes.
if you're on Marvel Rivals.
I found this amusing.
Absolutely fantastic.
This cover is completely fire. If you missed it, we came across one.
Cool.
So why not put it up and see if y'all want to grab it?
$15 for It's Jeff.
Yeah, only $15.
The homage cover.
And then talk about homages. How
I'm
about a
just gonna
big
leave it
homage?
black for now.
It was an homage in the movie. Remember that movie that we saw this weekend?
I remember.
Kind of a big
Boy,
theater
spoilers,
release?
guys.
there could or could not be.
Come on. You know.
This is huge.
Oh, yeah. That's
So if you don't have a copy of this yet, guess what? It's
Call it
there.
Very fine for 120. BF 8.0 world. That's pretty good.
And I know everybody saw some crazy announcements
Yes.
at the con.
That's correct.
Do that one.
I am the next villain in the. I've been announced.
Scott's gonna go ahead and pick up that David Nakayama Rogue.
Okay.
so he doesn't miss out on something cool. Thank you. All right.
I'm gonna be pairing off against anybody taking all challengers.
Now I know this is. Say it, Richie.
This is a hip hop cover.
That's right.
If you guys need to know that,
Cool Mo D. I
It-
can't remember the name of the album, but I know it's Cool Mo D.
Cool Mo D. But this
I would
is.
think it's something like a Long Live Kool Moe Dee because it says Long Live Von Doom on
There
there.
you
so
go.
There you go.
I'm just trying to grab some.
Get some cloud in there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to talk intelligent. Like
That's
I know
right.
Something.
That's right.
Here's the other one. There you go.
Infamous Iron Man #1. Guys, it's so early, but you know what the internet does? The internet turns around and targets a whole bunch of stuff.
Explodes.
Yes.
So if you'd like some opportunities, here we have Infamous Iron Man #1 hip hop cover. That is for $50. We have 2 copies available for that. We also have this variant. This is the variant, right? Yep.
It's the 1 in
variant.
10 Diodato variant.
Oh, that's really right there for me. I could have read that.
All good.
I just meant I'm being dumb. I mean, not you. That's me. I missed that. I'm like, $40. How about $40 for the 1 in 10
Yes.
Diodato?
That is correct,
Some
Doc.
room.
Yeah, that's why we're bringing it up to the fold, because there was kind of an announcement at San
that
Diego
one.
Comic Con.
What if it's this Iron Doom?
Ooh.
What if it's this one?
Yes.
Yeah, you don't know if it's an alternate reality one.
Fine, very fine condition on this one. It's not imperfect. It's about a 7 on that scale. Exiles #23. This is $20.
Do that beast
What,
mode.
what if it's this one?
I like this one.
So this
I
one
like
has
the odds
already
of
been
this
a book
one.
that we care about because it's got the, what if Venom possessed Deadpool part inside of it, which has always been a hot part, a story part.
Yep.
This one's very fine condition. Being fair, calling it an 8.0 for $70. 7 and a 0 on that one.
That one, I have big faith in that one.
70.
Okay, this is going to feed into my story about my regret of San Diego. What if it's this one? Invincible Iron Man. Now this one's only $8. This was back when the Heroes Reborn was doing it. Do you know who the cover artist is on that, Richie?
I do.
Is that Will?
That is
your
Will
boy Will?
Spostasio.
yeah.
So I had to sit through that god awful diamond lunch. They always serve the worst food possible. and
And don't
And-
forget a fire alarm.
I appreciate how one of the company, the fire alarm's great. Guys, there's a fire alarm going off, and it's like, there's been an event in the building. Please stay tuned for further details.
Yeah.
10 minutes go by, comes back up and says, by the way, evacuate. Get out now. 30 seconds later, it's all clear. It's not a problem.
Mind you, he messages me. I'm in a different part of the convention center. I go,
I'm like, hey,
no, we're just chilling.
do you see a shooter or a fire?
There's nothing going on.
I don't know what's going on. Nobody's telling me nothing.
But all that leads to him completely missing out on the one
The
thing
card
he wanted.
to
There
go-
was a promo card for that X-Men set that was signed only during that was given away only during a signing with Will Spostasio. I missed it.
Yeah.
I did not have the people to get me into that line. I had to go buy it aftermarket. I have it coming. $8.
He's not still sour about it.
I'm not at all salty. What if it's this?
What if it's a set by
Yeah.
Brubaker?
Woof.
Do you know? I didn't even know Brubaker wrote this, man. I never read this thing. I was like, what the?
What?
Eddie B? Eddie B's here.
They've used him before.
This is like this is a very fine near mint condition. This one looks near mint minus. Oh god, we're advertising for that. The most
The
excellent
enemy.
score.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
9.0.
Hey, that gives us clout, all right? That's,
Yeah, no, we have to. They're not the enemy anymore. We
Yeah.
got to tell them everybody we know them.
Yeah, we know those guys.
Oh yeah, not the enemy. That's right.
Nah, that one's near mint minus. That one's very fine near mint. That one's very fine. It's a mixed bag, but you get the entire story here for $60. It is a little bit cheaper because, again, nothing
The
worse
grades
than
vary.
a VF.
Yeah, the grades are varied.
Nothing worse than a VF in there. It's not so bad.
And then we have some singles if you want to snag those.
If you want to dabble, if you just want to grab bits and pieces for whatever reason, you found part of your Brubaker run but don't have all of it. #1, which of course means the most for the world of speculation, that one is $25. #2 is $8 in VFNM condition. #3 is $3. And #5 is $3. But wait, there's more. What if this matters?
Ooh.
In a world of what if?
That's right.
What if your comics go up in value? $10 for Fantastic Four number 278. We do know Fantastic Four is going to be a big part of what's
Yeah,
coming.
that we know.
But I can't really bring you any Galactus kind of big hype because we already sold that to you a couple months ago. And you know how it is around here. Big books don't stay.
That is correct. Do we have another
What did
Wills? We do.
Yes, we do.
I would
There's
like
another
that for
one.
Mikey.
I got it. It's right here.
I mean, you got it. Oh, it's the only spot I didn't look.
Thank you.
Coverage. That's the hype. That's San Diego.
Woo!
We made it.
Woo!
That was a lot.
There's
Yeah.
a lot to do. If anybody missed anything, we do obviously run the second chance reply sale. All this stuff
However,
will be posted up.
I will point out
If you
that-
get it on the second chance, it's great. Thumbs up.
that is absolutely.
But what do you not get, Richie?
You will not. Actually, we should highlight it real quick right before the end here.
What if people weren't here at the beginning and they didn't
Right.
know?
So I am giving this away for free. You're going to enter a raffle if you spent $50 or more today at the stream sale. This is a signed Batman Spawn by Todd McFarlane. I'm putting it at like 180. It's 110 to 180 dollars. It's going to be free if you get it in the raffle. We're going to do the duck race at the beginning of next week's stream, but it is only for people that purchase on the stream sale. It will not go to people that purchase the second chance reply. This is for the people that show up every week and listen to Sean and I babble on for an hour
Forever.
forever. So
All right. Sean, can you give me some rapid fire $25 or better books if these guys really want to get in and get something cool and grabbable?
You said $25.
Matt's going to pick up Doom number 5.
Okay.
That's one of the
Yeah.
$3 ones? Yeah. All right, so we're going to give you guys a couple, and you know what, mostly, guys, it's not even a pressure sale thing. This is to get some stuff into the, you guys have helped us out great by grabbing stuff, so this is going to get a whole bunch of stuff into the second
chance reply.
But let's give you first shot here in case you want it. Let's try to
Let's
do
go.
5 minutes of rapid.
I know that
It's
thing.
not that one. That's not.
I know that
I
thing.
know people picked that up for 25 or better.
You
How
can
about
get it
this?
cheaper. Hey, there you go.
Very fine near mint, 9.0. Wolverine number 870. These are coming through the camera one time. What if you need Frank Miller?
Yes.
Wolverine number 1, come get you cover. Fine condition for $60. VG fine for $30.
I need FF10 for Josh. I don't know if
Okay.
That's the, yeah. While we're in an X-Men kind of mind,
Yes.
look, there's Gambit.
Hey.
$25 if you'd like the first appearance of Omega Red in X-Men number 4.
Well, these are going to be cheaper, but I'm going
That's
to have you
fine.
run
I
these
mean,
two
you
too.
We can feed some stuff in there. No pressure. Hey, look, it's Demon Days. That's Mark Brooks. I remember that guy.
I do.
I
Again,
shook his hand.
same artist.
I got his magic card gift, his business card. It's
Yes.
a magic card. $10 if you would like this Demon Days X-Men.
Paul's gonna get Wolverine for 30.
Okay.
That's $6. You're really giving
What?
me
Yeah.
an X23
Just because
number
it's an
one?
X23.
No, I understand what you're giving me.
I'm saying cheap.
I don't think it's $6.
I don't think it's $6 anymore.
Oh well, you're committed. What are you gonna do? Who's this?
Ooh.
VG Fine, supervillain team up number 1. $10.
We'll
Russ
give,
is gonna pick up Demon Days for 10.
we'll give Keith his favorite
Oh
character.
God.
Oh
This is-
God, he says.
This is my favorite boy. Look at that. Shockwave. Hoo-hoo-hoo.
It's good.
Transformers number 5. Remember when it wasn't a 4-part mini? That's because people bought too much. Very fine condition. $18 for this.
I think
Matt's
I
gonna
think we're
get
going to end with this one.
X23
Okay.
for 6.
I'm trying to remember. Is this still Sienkiewicz?
I don't remember.
I can't remember if that's actually.
We're going to end with that one.
We're gonna put that one up.
Yeah.
That
I'm
would qualify you.
I'm calling it.
All right.
That would qualify you. Just number 135 for 150.
That's
That is
right.
in near mint minus condition, guys. Do you know how hard it is to find Burn Claremont?
in really good condition.
Paul's gonna pick up
Top-
team up for 10.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't get any stickers on any of these.
That's fine.
We'll figure that out off the fly afterwards. 150 on Uncanny X-Men number 135, near mint minus.
All right.
I don't even think we should sell it. I think we should grade it.
What are we doing?
All right, that's fine.
All right.
Well, if somebody doesn't want to buy it, we can always reclaim it and do that.
Cat's out the bag.
That, my friends, was our San Diego after Comic-Con stream sale. Goodness gracious.
If you guys have any last minute questions about anything that we had, is it still available?
Now's your
Give
shot.
it, you get 60 seconds of overtime right now. Trying to get you in that. Don't know why Richie turned around and decided to get a Todd McFarlane thing and not keep it for himself signed, but whatever. You know,
I'm happy.
no one knows what kind of hamster's running the hamster wheel.
Happy to give it away, as always. Thank you, everyone that participated today. It means a lot. Again, this is my thank you stream.
Thank you, podcast.
Thank you, stream sale, not podcast. Any of the sets cards still available?
Yes, I have $25 sets of the X-Men 97. It's the full 15 card base set.
We have one
25
sold.
bucks.
One sold for Jason. So I don't know how many you had.
I have 15.
Oh, there you go. So there you go.
I'm taking them to the show on Friday night.
Russ, I got you for that.
I did not expect to sell out all of them here, but I wanted to give an opportunity. I think they're a cool little set. They're really well put together. I got to go chase down more gold versions, but those golds they want like $100 a piece for right now. So
right.
we're gonna wait a little bit.
So let me know, Scott, if you need a set of cards. I'll take care of you there. And that leaves us. No, you do not have to physically
Boom.
be there to watch the duck race. If you do win the comic book, you had to physically be here now.
You had to be part of this.
You had to
be
be.
buying
Yeah,
now.
you had to buy a
But
certain.
you don't
amount
have
of
to
it.
watch the duck race. I'll announce it on our Facebook page, and I'll make sure it ends up in your box of your hold slot, or it'll be behind the counter with your name if you are not.
The duck race will be posted on there online, so you guys can turn around and see it. It's a little fun little thing where everybody gets a name on a duck.
And then the ducks
and they race. And it takes us.
It's your random generator.
correct.
That just
It's a
is,
random generator.
That's all it
Animated.
is.
That's
It's
all.
just
So-
fancier than using random.org.
Or yeah, like a thing twirling and going.
Oh, this
"Oh."
doesn't even twirl. It just
It's
Yeah.
just- yeah, it just goes.
Click. Duck race is much more.
Yeah, so there you go, guys. Thanks again. Keith, I think you and I can finally rest, and we can see you guys next week. Until then, bye, guys.
Later.
See ya. This is for my comic shop, Buy One More Comics. I'm going to
yeah.
give that guy away for free. So that one's for me.
You can save the good one for yourself.
That's right. Thank you, Todd. Appreciate it.